Hey guys, again, this is my second one, and it's going to be another Autism versus one. I might as well get this one over with as well, because I feel so behind. I apologize for not making videos. That was like a week ago, or since spring break. This one's going to be another school section again, but this one might be even more, I think, just as crippling or even more crippling than Autism versus math. It's Autism versus science. Well, yeah. Despite the... Now, don't get me wrong. I like science, but apparently sometimes it's very hard for me to understand some things. The only real science I can really, truly got into was, I think psychology was considered one, or was it just neuroscience? The ones that really brought me down was biology and, well, physics, and astronomy. Now, well, at first I thought I get most of the points, but apparently, I keep looking at my grades and some of those things. They look crappy. And let's say, yeah, you guys can all understand that understanding most science, even if you already know the answers, you feel so confident to know you see it. You see your grades. It's like terrible. It's very terrible. And I'm not. And guys, I know for those listening, a C. Let me get this. A C is not a bad grade. Yes, I'm also telling you too, parents. Okay, that sounds rude, but a C or C plus is not terrible, but it's known as an average. And the thing is, I can accept being average, but we're not here to talk about that. I'll get to that rant later. Right now, we're talking about autism versus science. I talk like D, and plus I talk like D's and F's, and you know those stuff. And you know what I tell your parents. Believe me, I had my experience. That's why me and my parents are not really getting along, or anyone who's an overachiever, no offense, but still. Science was, well, life as well, but apparently it's like the lowest out of it. It's like it was just like the bronze medal out of the three. Yeah, you know, math, science, and English. But I have some things on science, like in elementary school, I played a game called Sammy's Science House, and I forgot to mention in my math video. I also learned a few things about math in Millie's Math House. In fact, all back in elementary school, but those were the starters. But still, you have to relearn it. It's not that easy, but there's only like one type of science things you're good at, then stick with it. And I forgot to mention, most of these videos, if this was like a talent of the brain, like every other talent, please don't get mad. But we all have our limits, but we have to live through it. The reason why I like neuroscience, because I always like the part of the brain. I can understand that. I keep studying that, especially the memory parts. But I'll get to the memory parts way later in my episodes. Science, well, I find it unique, like life, atomic, like matter, energy. Yeah, sometimes when I was in I try to follow up, and if it's like a written exam and whatnot, messes us up. But that's like every other thing. Excuse me. The thing about math, I really found it so challenging is that, well, sorry, math. No, sorry, did I say math? I meant to say science. Excuse me. Again. But the real ones that really got me down was beakers and bottles, and was chemicals. The thing is, I couldn't do chemistry. The thing is, I couldn't do that chemistry thing. Don't ask me. Yeah, I stink at that. I've never done it before. And if you guys have like that scientific touch, that's good, but I think most people would be good at only like some types of science or Tech 1. I kind of in that department. And yeah. And when I did like that one, when I tested an MME, I don't know how it did good. I don't know how good I went. I did, but whatever it is, if it's an A, B, or C, I'm happy. If it's below that, then, well, that's when I know that's not my strong suit. So don't be ashamed. It's just life. An ASD helper, yeah. And moral of the story is, science can be a crippling factor as well. So, goodbye.